Hello, everybody, and welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then obviously bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Well, been watching the market. It's been on a straight ride up, which means volatility is way down. We like to trade volatile things. This is obviously not very volatile. This is the S&P 500. Nothing we're going to basically get into now because we're looking for this kind of area. If we're looking to trade, we're more about here. This is not kind of where we want to be for the most part. The NASDAQ obviously is going to look fairly similar. Same story, way up, volatility way down. And the only one that's a little bit different than the rest is the Russell. You can see this is still kind of in a mid-range. It's also been shooting way up, and volatility is way down from where it was at its highs, but still decent. But again, there's got to be something better to trade. And what that is if you've been watching the oil market, this is oil. Oil has been on a slide for the last couple months. And of course, that means it's a little bit more volatile. So if we go over to USO, which is the oil kind of ETF, you can see it mimics the oil price, and volatility is at kind of the highest level it's been, or near the highest it's been for quite a while. So perfect thing for us to trade. So we're going to go over to the trade page. We're going to go here to the 40-day monthly cycle in this case. I know this one would be closer to 45 days, but it's not as liquid. So we're going to stay here in the 40s, and that saved us the trouble of figuring out all the strikes. The stock price is, for ease of math, it's 66.5, so it's right in the middle. But we're going up around $6 to the top, around $6 to the bottom, roughly. And then we're buying the call and put to turn this into a $2 wide Iron Condor. And as long as we collect at least 66 cents or more for this trade, that's a valid trade. So, assuming the market opens tomorrow right here, we're going to go roughly $550. Obviously, it's no even number, but roughly $6 up and down. Create a $2 wide Iron Condor. If we don't get at least our 66 cents, again, we can start bringing sides in closer. Meaning if we think it's going to go up from here, we can bring the 61 up to, let's say, 62.60. Or if we think it's going to go down from here, we can bring this closer. Instead of 72.74, maybe go down to 71.73. That's what I mean by closer. And that implies you think the stock price is going to go, better chance of going down from there than up. So again, it's based on your assumption. If this doesn't work, you're going to move around the sides to get to a happy medium where your assumption is kind of covered. Do I think it's going to go up from here, down from here, or kind of stay in a range? And that is our trade in USO for tomorrow. I am excited to let you know I've completed a book that is now available to everyone that wants to get it, called Learn to Trade in 7 Days. This is a book that will take you from absolute ground zero, as far as knowing absolutely nothing about options, all the way to trading them. Now, I'm so intent on getting this book to you because I really believe it is such a valuable resource for anybody and everybody that I'm going to offer an incredible deal on this, so stick with me on this. But before we get there, I want to show you what the book entails. The book is broken down into 7 days. Day 1 being, what is an option? You'll learn everything about options themselves. We'll compare stocks versus options. Then we'll get into basic option strategies like the vertical. And finally, we'll wrap it up with how to trade verticals, and then the making and managing of trades, which is, to me, the key to success long term above all. Now, as I mentioned, if you get into it now, if you go to this link, you can get this book for only $9.99. And I know that may not appeal to a lot of people because a lot of people aren't into books, but I'm so intent on getting you this book because I really believe it is such a valuable resource to anybody and everybody that I'll also throw in any one of my courses right here available on Udemy right now. So for only $9.99, you not only get the book itself, but you get one free course, which can be valued for as much as $100 depending on when and where you buy these courses. Again, just go to this link here and it'll take you to this page where, as you can see, you'll get the book and one of my courses for only $9.99. So really can't be beat. So again, just to reiterate, go to this link here. You will get my book, which you can hang on to forever, and I really believe is such a vital resource. I'm throwing in a course to really get you motivated to buy this book. That's how important I really believe this book is. The book and one of my courses for only $9.99 simply by going to this link. Please jump on this opportunity. It is something you really will be happy you did.